finally put my spin on PK Fire, which should be dead a long time ago, at least the fire part, but the Burning Abyss are still just running around rampant, but the deck, of course, that I'm talking about is Phantom Knights Burning Abyss. The Burning Abyss guys should have been dead a long time ago. They surpassed, like, Necros were hit more. The Shadows were hit more with Construct. The Clees were hit more with Scout 1 and all of that. But the Burning Abyss still keep on going. Everybody's fed up with them because they're just still there and still viable for so long. I think it's about 2 years now, but the the Phantom Knights gave them a bit more power. Of course, the Phantom Knights are also a graveyard-oriented archetype. They have level 3s, which are used more than the level 4s. You can play Phantom Knights on their own with only the Phantom Knights level 4s and level 3s, but it's nicer to use them in this manner with Dante, the milling, and everything. Even though milling isn't my thing, the only cards that are like that don't work in this the graveyard that I put in here are Twin Twister, DDR, and, like, I think something else, Allure of Darkness, of course. Why wouldn't you run Allure in this deck if you can, special summon them back with Levier, or especially with DDR? So the deck is a really heavy combo deck, which I like, but I'm not gonna go and start making this deck, not because it's pricey, but because you never know when they're gonna get hit totally, or just straight up, banned or something like that. The Burning Abyss got so many extra deck cards. I think it's 4 different extra deck monsters to their archetype name, especially with Beatrice being a thing. So you can see what combos you can pull off, and Beatrice especially is just a targeted boss monster because it's annoying. It gets rid of your stuff during your turn if your opponent, of course, has it, plays it. It's just an annoyance, banishing your XYZs in the middle of, or just during the end phase or something like that. So yeah, I didn't have a great hand here, and I messed up because I set so many cards, but I found out that Twin Twistering your own Phantom Knight trap cards isn't bad if you need to clear out your back row to special summon the Burning Abyss guys, because the trap cards are also, like, very useful in your graveyard for special summoning the Phantom Knights. So the Phantom Knights are really nice archetype to being added to the game. Of course, not really nice because they mix with Burning Abyss and makes them live again, and so on. So it's not really, like, fair to the other archetypes that were released simultaneously with Burning Abyss, to then just keep on going, like Stellar Knights, I think, are the only deck that wasn't that touched on the ban list, apart from Burning Abyss. And it's unfair to the other archetypes that are just, banned, because Burning Abyss makes this notion of they're mediocre, but they're really not, and they still can, top and all of that. People are using, I think, Kaijus in Burning Abyss. I don't know, like, how that works, but I guess it does. It's a anti-meta, like, not stun, but just gimmick, if you will, to always just tribute over your opponent's Cosmo ships or Monarchs or something like that. So you can see the combos here you can do with Burning Abyss. I messed up here. I could have done something better, but I don't really bother reading the Burning Abyss guys. They're just not like that interesting. I never like learned really like what they do, or just read the whole text through them. So all I just started remembering with the Burning Abyss guys, that associating their names with what their effects are, like Farfa banishes, and like Barbar banishes your own Burning Abyss to burn, and so on. So um, here I could have lost the game if he would have gotten out the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, because I don't have an out to him. And yeah, the combos are just keep on going with Allure and like a special summoning, and you see Farfa using his effect, special summoning another Dante, milling more, getting Phantom Knights in, and then drawing into DDR, special summoning with Tour Guide. It was a lucky draw that I got in Tour Guide, special summoning uh, Phantom Knight with Fog Blade, then going to DDR. I really like DDR. DDR is like one of my favorite cards, and then did it to of course quit because it was a nice OTK. So another OTK that's nice here is with Fluffle Resonators, or just Resonator Fluffles. I made this deck with the gimmick of Toy Vendor and Card Advance, which states that you look at top 5 cards of your deck and place them in an order, which is really important to, just drawing the right Fluffle with Toy Vendor and then special summoning it. So you can see how I can use, of course, I didn't get Card Advance, I got Darkwood Dealings, to then just throw into the graveyard like a Plexper Zombie or something like that, and you see how I just finished the guy off. So 3 times with Frightful Wolf and 1 Coral Dragon, and that's game. It was really nice. So the deck is this deck is especially gimmicky, but it somehow worked out, and it just kept on like having me in like just wanting me to use it more, and but then I just stopped because it's just sometimes I get good hands, sometimes I don't. But yeah, this is the deck for the Phantom Knight. Burning Abyss. One Barbar, double Seer, triple Fiendish Rhino, 1 Calcab, 1 Alec, double Farfa, because Farfa is really nice, banishing your opponent's monsters, 1 Graph, 1 Tour Guide, and triple Scarm. Of course, really nice to searching out. I feel like there are not enough like Farfas. I mean, just Burning Abyss guys in general in here. But yeah, it worked out. Triple Phantom Knight gloves, triple Phantom Knight of cloak, and triple boots. Allure of Darkness, why wouldn't you run it? We have it too, and all of them are like darks except for Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Galaxy Cyclone, you can use it of course in the graveyard if it gets milled. Toon Twister is like a free card. Of course, anything goes into the graveyard. Discarding is like no cost at all in a deck like this, especially and of course DDR. DDR being like one of my favorite cards, to use it in here is really nice. This is how you see. You can recognize that this is like my deck. I put my spin on it. Double Breakthrough Skill, a great trap card to use to mill, to get out of your hand with discarding or something like that. Double Phantom Knight's Wing, and Fog Blade. Fog Blade is better than Wing, but yeah, still you can banish into special summon and so on. The extra deck is a bit tight, but I could change something. 1 Dante Pilgrim, 1 Virgil, and of course 2 Beatrice to go with them. 1 Rebellion, the only level 4 rank for XYZ to be in my extra deck because of the Break Sword. Um, Acid Golem, double Break Sword, a really great monster. It's generic, that's really nice. Grand Pulse, Alucard, double Livier. I never used the second one, but you never know what kind of combos you can pull off, especially after you've seen the last replay with Phantom Knight with this deck. I'm thinking of like taking out one Livier and putting out the third in third Dante, but yeah, we'll see. One Zen mains and double Dante. It could use a third Dante, but yeah, just to have the option to go into Beatrice more, because sometimes you just don't go into Beatrice. But yeah, the decks of the other people's decks with Burning Abyss is like triple Beatrice and just being annoying and all of that. So yeah, this is my take on PK Fire. I hope you liked it, and I see you next time.